kick it off to get this game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for a lot more on that when instead he's out of bounds at the 14. So UCF's offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talk to the defensive coordinator coming into this game. He knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Brown wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. All kinds of room to the right. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Really nice decision by the quarterback. 3rd and long, and nothing was open deep down the field. So he's able to check it down and get it to a pretty athletic guy who shows you what they can do with the ball after the catch. He finds a few blocks. He uses his speed, and that turns into be a huge gain for the offense.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Might be looking to run. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
The give on the option. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Got him, and nobody's close. Oh, what a cut! Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense.
Fuck this, man. This is so fucking such bullshit.
Touchdown stands. Setting up for the extra point after the
About to
first
fucking score again.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They took it 64 yards right down the field. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Mean Green offense takes over, and they'll go to work for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all... Quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get it started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Give to the running back. Pass mistakes, and he may get more. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's Pierce. Makes the catch, it's Johnson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Let's talk a minute about North Texas. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
The screen game for this offense, man, it's a feel thing, like when to call it and when you can anticipate somebody being aggressive, and they pick the right time, man. They hit the defense, 3rd down, big play, slip it right behind the linebackers, make the play, and get the 1st down.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Wheaton.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Pierce. Grab near the sticks, it's Coleman. Finds a crease at the 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. Extra point here will tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Out of bounds at the 18, and that is just what they needed to get it away from their own end zone. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Here's the handoff. Shakes off the defender. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Just feeds the running back. That'll be a game.
First of all, that wasn't a, it was a fucking dive.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back can get some positive yards.
He'll keep it on the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Richardson. Nothing but green grass down the middle. The 30. At the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, UCF!
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
It's offensive pass interference, illegal man downfield as well. The shit they do to these defenders.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Nebraska is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Tommy Frazier, and they are right back in this.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Pierce. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Nope.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
Fucking
He goes
absurd.
down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Let's go. Right. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. How about this DB turning on the Jets and getting the first sack of the game for this defense?
And that is how you come from the secondary with authority. Come with some speed, some vitriol, some hate. Just get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. Nice job by the secondary getting to the quarterback.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
Fucking bullshit.
We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Pass interference, defense.
It's not fucking pass interference.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand, and the offense declines the penalty. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. Pulls it in. It's Richardson. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives. The defense is taking everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw it.
The Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to...
Going for the goal line. Touchdown Knights. A great catch and run for 6.
All right, so legitimately fucking restart again since they're fucking just complete bullshit now.
You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
I was at least going to be up 10 fucking nothing. This is an unwinnable fucking game.
One more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. Touchback. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. Send the tight end in motion. Dropping back, it's Pierce. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Coleman. Running wide open down the field. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Mean Green.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff.
Never get that kind of shit.
Stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great play by the cornerback. In this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over it. Nice job.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Under fire. No way to go, and the ball is loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Knights line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the ball comes to rest right there.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field, and hey, even cause a turnover, that's just great.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Yeah, nobody's fucking answering. I'm not going to do it and then it'd be a forced loss.
That's a really good job by the defense.
So somebody get Kyle on the fucking phone.
Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to the run. They'll knock him down. Loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Might be changing the route. Looking for a man. It's Pierce. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. To the air on first down. Trying to burn this.
What is that?
Intercepted a first half turnover.
All right, I'm out. I'm starting over. We good?
Denton, Texas, home to the North Texas Mean Green. The Knights will put total leather to crank us up. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the North Texas Mean Green offense takes the field, and they'll try to put together the first drive of the game. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. How does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
Looking downfield, it's Pierce. It's complete on the right side. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about North Texas. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a four-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football.
What do you mean he can't fuck?
Sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. North Texas will have to punt it away. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. And this punt will be down just inside the 30-yard line. So UCF's offense will go to work for the first time today. On the run, it's Irvin. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stint of the defensive line. They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Knights will line up to punt it away. 3-and-out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They went 3-and-out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Looking to throw, it's Pierce. Fires to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to him again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Power football with the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. North Texas will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that swing.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Bowling Green was able to come away with a hard-fought victory inside Perry Stadium. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. A busy day in the Sun Belt Conference, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Got a little space. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
Yeah, I tell you what, when you start a game in the 1st quarter and you show me I will run my quarterback like you did here, it makes me defend the whole field. It makes me a lot more nervous. You can tell this quarterback will be a threat throughout this football game.
Pulls it in. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jenkins. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
The Knights started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, in this offense, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet. This offense still in identity mode.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. Throwing incomplete on 3rd down. So the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Pierce. Fakes to grab. There he goes. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time. He'll pull it down. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
You know, we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this game.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Let's go! Let's go! Ready! Ready!
Looking to fire. Dances away to buy time. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long.
Direction! Okay, ready?
From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man across the middle. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Pierce. It's complete to the left. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
Wants to go up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Caught, and he's close to the first down on the nice pickup there. North Texas can dig into that playbook on second and short. Wants to throw it. Working that wide receiver screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
The Mean Green trying to convert on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And into the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green.
It's a phenomenal effort on third down by the QB, but how about the blocking? When that play broke down, look at the receivers running routes. They all of a sudden turned around, and they went and got some blocks to help out their QB. You gotta love it.
He'll start the return inside the spot. He's out of bounds at his own 15.
Yeah. Yes.
Looking for running room and couldn't find much on that return. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Grabbed in the middle.
I think he was about to be gone.
Just what
the fuck is happening?
To get this drive rolling, they're out to the 35. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Brown wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Richardson. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Oh, my God.
Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO. Not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Quick strike complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All right. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Brown will throw it. Makes the grab on the left. Quick timeout called on the offense after the play.
How about that? The dying breed of the tackling cornerback. You don't see those anymore. Everybody wants to be great in coverage. Everybody wants to get picks. But how many corners really want to get their face in the fan and make tackles? Nice job by that play.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Looking for the goal line. And he will score! Touchdown, UCF!
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. To the air, it's Pierce. He's not afraid to go deep. Pass is incomplete.
Why is everything... Dude's like 85 fucking deep. Everything he throws deep is red. Why?
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun first half?
North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Now the UCF.
And I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one. 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Unloads quickly. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Brings it in down the left side. Off and running. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Knights. And that one will give them the lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Johnson. Turning it on. He's inside the 40. The 20. Touchdown, North Texas. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
You're at fucking home. You're at home. Why is it taking you that long to get an extra 1 yard? You're going to get fucking blocked. I'm going to murder you on the screen.
Big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They cashed in on a short field last time they had it. Now they'll go to work from their own end. Rides the back on the option. The give.
His turn, I guess.
Down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. It's a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC's going to give him the ball.
I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. On these option plays, you just have to take what the defense gives you. If that means handing off the dive, or if that means pitching it, you got to do that. It can't always be about you. And I think the quarterback that time was really hoping it was going to be his number called, but there was nothing there. He tried to do too much. It's a huge negative.
Intercepted. That total goes to 16. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. Got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up for some great scoring field position.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They'll give it to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down.
Yeah, a lot of times.
They can pick up a first without scoring. The give from the gun. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. How about that defense rising? Stopping him short on fourth down. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Brown wants to pass. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback was really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
He leaves it with his back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
They'll keep it on the ground. He works his way
There's
in,
no
closer
fucking...
all the way down to the 1-yard line.
A nice job on second
the idea that you can't get two fucking forward looking at this.
Catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
With the run on 1st and goal.
See, he fucking barely got it out.
That's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the third touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Looking for a crease. It's Irvin. Breaks the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Brown will throw it. That's caught. It's Jenkins.
Why would you fucking run to his inside, you idiot?
A little bit short of the first down.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
With the catch, it's Richardson. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some...
Oh, he's got some space. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
You weren't even in the tackle, pussy.
The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, I think I should be fucking working at this point.
That we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Pulls and fires complete. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Dude, what is this? None of this is fucking real. Clearly, none of it's real. But this is fucking absurd.
I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming.
If there's anybody worth a shit. So both guys. Oh, that's fucking pass interference.
Is to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
The They're going to go ahead and go for two here and try to make it a field goal game. Brown wants to pass. He's got it. Two-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal. They go 83 yards on the drive, and the capper a 19-yard toss for the touchdown.
Your job is to play underneath fucking zone.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll give it to Johnson.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That'll move the chains. It'll be a first down for North Texas.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've reached the break, and North Texas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Go back to work in the final period of this one. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. You can tell they pull the trigger so fast. Get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. Back to throw. It's Pierce. Got his man on the right. Brings him to the open. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. North Texas really has it going on offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Still running at the 40. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on first down. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, North Texas. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him.
One of y'all is fucking hurt. Who's hurt?
Steve. Now the UCF offense ready to...
Step off my cornerbacks, buddy. Oh, that's why.
to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Motion from the wide receiver. Brown will throw it. On the move and looking deep. And they can't
Dude, you're a fucking knight. You're a knight.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You've got to be more aggressive in the passing game. You're going to have to just start taking shots.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Got his man quickly. There he goes. And he found all kinds of room and got
I
it
don't
down to the
fucking
28.
understand it.
The Knights are in the hurry up. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Bring in the heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Defense dropping into soft coverage. He'll take a shot.
Of course, of course. It's a fucking catch move. You fucking jump. You don't fucking run to the side. This is fucking absurd.
You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Vanderbilt is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 15 to Washington State. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The defense is going to dare them to throw the ball. They know the offense is trying to run out the clock. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Pierce. Hauls it in. Turning it on. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll pull it on the read. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Quick timeout called by the defense.
I had to start over twice, 3 times.
Time as possible for their offense. They'll immediately call timeout.
I'm shocked they didn't get more.
The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a gap. It's Jenkins. Got enough for the first down. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Quarterback sneak, trying to get a push.
Well, they tried to go quarterback sneak, and I know to a lot of people that's a play we all take for granted, like it always works. Quarterback sneaks are designed to get just 1 inch. Somehow you've got to come up and do it. But the defense there, David, they bowed up and stopped them.
Did a great job. Listen, everybody knows what's coming. You know it's a quarterback sneak. It's still hard as heck to stop, but nice job by the defensive lineman. Get off the football. Don't allow them to go backwards. Don't push you backwards at all. And then what do you see with linebackers a lot of times? They come flying in there, making the stop. But a nice stop by this defense. Expecting it.
And he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown. A gut punch to this defense and probably a knockout punch.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late. Maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Brown wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot. Unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
He wants a big play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.